What's up, everybody? So, um, I know you've seen, well, maybe you personally haven't seen, but I have played the Ship of a Harkinian Ocarina of Time PC port, and I vowed to stay up to date and current with everything old, everything retro. So that means anything that happens in the retro community, as far as PC ports, anything like that. Well, recently, it's not a PC port, but people have, people, an individual, a group, whatever the case may be, there has been a recompiled version of Ocarina of Time that has released. Well, I have it. So let's take a look at it. Zelda 64 recompiled 1.0.1 for Windows. Now, this is what happens. I have modified the graphics a little bit. Uh, Targeting mode hold. Background input on. Auto saving on. Gyro. We're going to turn that off. I'm going to be using the 8-bit do N64 mod kit for the original N64 controller. So it is what it is. Let's see if this just works. No, it does not. So whatever. We'll figure that out. I have the graphics cranked. I have the graphics absolutely cranked. I have it on full screen, 16:9, expanded, whole nine. Everything's money when it comes to this. So yeah. Let's see, sound 100% health beeps. You can turn those off, so that's cool. Let's see what's going on here. Man, I'm gonna be upset if I can't use this controller. I'm gonna turn it off, turn it back on. It's gonna make me use my Xbox controller, which is upsetting. Guys, come on. I have an N64 controller for a reason. I have this mod kit for a reason. If you look, let me give it one more shot. Let me give it one more shot. Let me see what happens. Yeah, it's not working. It's not working. We need to take this stuff into consideration. We need to take this stuff into consideration, guys. So I have this for a reason, and it's for when I'm playing anything uh, uh, N64 related on my computer. If I go to, I don't know, Ship of Harkinian uses it. Let's see. Let's show you RetroArch real quick. RetroArch uses it. Look, bing, bing, bang, boom, bing, bang. Like, it's not that difficult to get it set up. at all. I mean, it works great, and I was really hoping I could use this because this controller would make this port or this recompilation a lot better for me personally. And I know a lot of retro enthusiasts out there would think the same thing. So please, if anybody is watching this, a developer, anybody with pull in this program, this development, whatever you want to call it, come on, bro. Come on. Come on. 8-bit do N64 controller mod kit. It works with damn near everything else. I could probably play fucking Call of Duty with it. So, that being said, Series X Elite V2 controller, and it immediately works. Like it's hard for me to um, have sympathy when this one works. It shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like this, man. Shield. Look, fairy, pink. I don't want these to have hotkeys, nothing like that. Special item 1, 2, 3. Up, down, left, right. Ah, fuck me. Right. Come on, guys. Let's get it together. Come on, let's get it together. Okay, so I haven't done anything with this yet. Simply, all I have done is downloaded the file. I will put the file link in the description of this video. So check the description if you want to download this. Now, this does not come with a ROM, and I personally would not publicly support piracy. Do not pirate the ROM. And I am saying this for legal purposes. That's all I'm really going to say about that. So we're going to select the ROM. Now, this is the Majora's Mask ROM, okay? So I need to go to my ROMs. 64. I have hella ROMs. Don't worry about it. Okay, N64 Majora's Mask USA. Okay, easy peasy. You see what I mean? If I could just be doing this with the N64 controller, it'd be real fucking cool, you know what I mean? So we're gonna name him Sickblot. I usually name him Link, but to keep my personal gaming and my streaming walkthroughs, playthroughs, whatever, files, to keep all those files separate, I name them separate things. Again, my new graphics are cranked. I have a 3060 Ti, and my FPS is displayed in the top right. We're gonna start barking, aren't we? It's running smooth, and it looks pretty good. Obviously isn't any HD textures or any type of mods going on here. I showed you the entire setup process other than downloading the recompilation. I'm interested to see what the frame rate is once it gets into it. Okay. That looks pretty good, guys. I'm not gonna lie. This is really smooth. Again, there isn't any modified assets. There are no HD textures, there's nothing. I literally just downloaded the recompilation and gave the recompilation program the location of my pre-existing N64 ROM of Majora's Mask. And crank the graphics. Vibration of the controller works. Frame rate seems pretty stable. Frame rate drops a little bit. I'll be interested in seeing what happens when we get into Clock Town. Might have to drop the graphics just a hair. Wow. Just to keep everything running smooth. I'm not gonna do it right now. Temps are at like 60, so that's normal. It's pretty normal for what I got going on. Oh yeah. I wanted to straighten my chat too. Just in case we get some guys on here, some people, some fellers, some ladies, whatever the case may be. Pretty much gonna lose everything, every dime, so I mean, this is really unnecessary, but... Definitely significantly cleaner and an extreme improvement in frame rate. All the newbies out there have explained this before. If you don't touch the joystick, you will just forever float until he touches the ground. He will not run out. Following me? Huh, bro? That's some fucking weird shit. Whatever. Whatever, you fucking weirdo. In return, all I ask is that you spend 3 whole ass days fucking around. Oh, and you have to travel back and forth in time, too. Okay, let's see what happens when we get out here. I want to keep my frame rate up around 140. So I hope it stays like that. It should, but I do have the graphics absolutely maxed. Verdict is... it's doing it. Yeah. Okay. I'm not even going to touch the graphics, we'll just leave them alone. So I may forget a thing here and there, but I pretty much know this game like the back of my hand, so... I'm not really going to explain a whole lot. I already have... I just, you know... I have the original game. I have the whole game up on my YouTube, so I don't really want to continue just bashing you with nonsense and, you know, keep just throwing facts at you. Most people that are trying to get the PC port already know what the fuck they're doing. The people looking for the PC port have already played the game generally. If this is your first time, seems like it's going to be a really good way to do it. Especially if you don't own a copy and piracy and all that, so... I get some frame drops. Seems like loading into the next area. But it's really not that bad. It's nothing in comparison to what the original game's frame rate was, which... it's 60. And it is not as high a quality as this. okay? Are you okay over there, puppy? There's another dog. Okay, let's see what's going on now. Oh, oh man. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Oh, good puppy stretch. All right, you little bastards. Graphics are good. Gameplay's smooth. Like I had said before, my only complaint so far is that I can't use my 8-bit to N64 controller mod kit. That's pretty much it so far. What the fuck? Really would have liked to use that controller, but overall the experience is pretty good, and not that it makes it any more okay, but the Super Mario 64 PC port is the exact same way. For some reason, I cannot use that controller. But for that controller, I can use with RetroArch, Ship of Harkinian, and on Switch. So I don't know. Not too sure on that. 42351. Sure you can see my knees and it looks fucking weird, but my back hurts, bro, so much. I'll take something for it here in a little bit. What the fuck was that? See that little icon on the bottom right? Looked like the Song of Soaring statue, the little owl. I don't know if that's autosave or what that is. This usually makes the game freeze on the normal game. Well, not freeze, but lag. Not only did it not make it make the frames drop, but it didn't give me that cutscene. I thought there's usually like a pow cutscene that's there, but whatever. That is another thought. Like maybe I want to see what the frames are like in the overworld, like the whole like outside of Clocktown type deal. Which I guess we'll see here in a minute. We're not going to be able to see what it does when we get around enemies, but it's doing pretty good. And overall, if I do have any frame drops that I don't like, I can always turn the graphics down a little bit, but I'm trying to keep the graphics as max as humanly possible. Seems pretty good though, just for being out here. As it gets packed with enemies, we'll see what happens, but like I said, I upgraded from a GTX 1070 to an RTX 3060 Ti, which just so happens to be a small margin better than the 4060, so we'll see. This is a really good card. A lot of my issues are when my computer's in a CPU bound situation, which I'm gonna address that issue here shortly. Go to Micro Center and get an i9 bundle with an i9, a motherboard, and RAM. Okay, so I can't assign any of this to the D-pad. That must be... The D-pad must be where the masks go, I'm guessing. I wonder if it just like auto-assigns the masks there. That symbol is down there again, bottom right. I think that might be auto-saving. Okay, we got like 2 days to wait. So I'm gonna see if I can't do this little exchange for the heart piece real quick. I think it's at midnight. Oh, shit. What do you even have to say right now, bro? Saving again? Yep. Yeah, it's got to be the auto-saving symbol. Okay, guys. I think to save you guys some time, so you're not staring at a fucking blank screen, I think I'm gonna drop the stream. I'm gonna rename it Part 2, and I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until the door is getting ready to open, and then I will start Part 2 here in about whatever it takes, 15, 20 minutes, half hour. I feel like I'm gonna be sitting here waiting for 20 minutes, half hour, easy for this, because the intro is so slow. There's not a whole lot. I can't do anything else. There's nothing else for me to do other than just wait. So, yeah. Um, Thank you guys for coming out. I really appreciate you guys. Uh, I'm literally gonna sit here and wait until it is time for the door to open. Part 2 will be in 20 minutes or whenever this is ready. I'm not going to wait. I'm just going to immediately record Part 2. But I don't want to keep you guys sitting here waiting with nothing to view, nothing to do, nothing to watch, nothing to see here. Okay? So thank you guys again. This seems like it's going to be pretty promising. So I'm happy. Like I said, other than the controller fact, I wish I could use this controller. But other than that, it's going pretty well. I like it. It looks like it is going to be a good play. It seems like the frame rate's really good. Seems like the graphics are really good. So I'm going to keep rocking with it. But yeah, I also don't want to bore you guys. Okay? So I will be back shortly. And stay tuned for Part 2. Follow my Twitch, subscribe to my YouTube, and we will be right back momentarily.